Okay, so right now what I've done, I'm talking so that you, I've traced the arc that our lower hand makes, so you can see the difference. I'm repeating some of this stuff. So the reason why I want you to have that difference on your way back is that I want you to practice on the erg what you would do on the water, and you have to clear the water when you exit and recover, right? So it should naturally be a little bit higher on the return arc than the pull arc. The pull arc, we're going into the water and then we're pulling. Okay. So I think another thing, okay, I'm gonna zoom in here real quick. When you go into your pool, your body stays a lot more, I would say, like lean to the side.
And forward and back.
So if I just look at right here, like look at the line between my two shoulders. I know this is, I mean, you have to imagine that I'm connecting the two shoulders across my back. As you pull, you can see like your back is tilted up. So I can show you here, but I know you can't see it in the video when I'm. So we'll look at it in the front view in a second. But if I like am hunched over like this and trying to pull really hard, it's just a little bit less in my like. If my body is a little bit more straight up and down this way, like I do want you to get the hinge. This is good, but I don't want you so much where you're off balance, like leaning out the boat too much.
So think of forward and back a little bit more.
Yeah. So you are doing forward and back. I think it's just your body is your weight is projected too far outside the boat.
Okay.
To the point where I think you lose a little bit of power that way.
Okay.
And in a second we'll do another video of just the front view, okay?
I did like the last 10 seconds. That wasn't too bad.
So one last thing we're gonna look at is like the angle of our lean. So I know you definitely get a little bit more than me, fine, but so I'm gonna connect. I usually connect the ear down to like the hip, and then I draw a line parallel like this. So ear down to the hip, and then a parallel.
Something in my ear.
So you're definitely getting a little bit more lean than I am, which is just fine, as long as you feel that you're not going so much where you're in a position of lower power.
There you go. There you go.
Your rope is broken down.
My rope's broken?
Making noises.
It's making
Oh no, it's fine. It's not broken. Don't worry too much about it.
Want to bring it up to the last 10?
So like actually when I go into my catch, my body actually dips down a little bit into the catch.
And my arms are doing that, but not my whole body.
Yeah, but I think it's because your body's already into that fully lean position. So I think of it as, okay, when I get to set up, now I'm toasting. So during the toast, it's mostly,
I'm good.
well, it is lean.
That was like exactly.
It's kind of a lean and bigger twist, but I'm already, my twist is already almost maximal at this point. So I'm kind of leaning in to the toast, and as I catch, I am leaning down into it. So I'm trying to transfer some of my weight down onto that blade.
Okay.
Versus when you get into the front here, you're relying almost solely on just your top arm to drive it down.
So you're...
I think the mechanics here look pretty similar though in the pool. Once you get into the pool, I think the catch is a little bit different.
2 o'clock? Because you're dipping.
So let me clear this real quick.
So try and pull it straight out to 2 o'clock.
And let me sync up.
There you go. Bring your arm kind of
So like this last little bit of our recovery, let me make it about the same time here. So There's definitely a little bit of a difference here. I know you already noticed the relaxation bit is different. If you let that lower hand relax a little bit more, get a little bit more.
Right now you're doing this. You're like ducking down and like lunging. So really try it when you're lunging forward. Make sure you rotate to like the top.
I don't think this is a major. I think these are just some nuanced differences between how we're catching. Because I would say that if you were set up above, this is.
Like when you're doing it.
So this is something I actually noticed after recording myself at like high intensity. I know the first time I had coached you on the ERG, I had said, make sure your lower hand does not go above that bar. And I think you're doing that now. But I'm noticing that my hand actually goes just a little bit above. It all depends on your posture and how high your outer shoulder is compared to that. As long as your lower hand is straight and pointed down a little bit.
Like aren't doing anything. My body's moving it. But then I use the top arm pressure to pull it back.
I think I've stuck with this video a little bit too long now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna, just for the sake of having a video where you can kind of like look at yourself in slow motion, I'm gonna play this for a little bit just so you see side by side. So you'll know that this is closer to the end of the video. So right now, this recording is recording my voice analysis over like the video. Okay, so